Marotiri Molly. My relationship with her has been pretty challenging. She's certainly given me a few headaches in the early days, but it's certainly rewarding. You know, you've been through the tough times, and now to what she's doing now, it's very satisfying.
Marotiri Molly's the leader, kicking hard. Zasper tries hard, but Marotiri Molly does it again.
Always knew that the ability was there. It was just it took a fair while for her. Now she's a 6-year-old just hitting her prime. Yeah, she certainly showed she could gallop in the early stage.
Marotiri Molly's in front, he's coming like a train, but he's green and she'll win today.
Originally in the early days I was sort of more about sport than horses. I liked the horses, but I was more into my sport, and probably got to the stage where I sort of got to 18, 19 and sort of thought that I'd like to make a career out of it. We were always, as kids, going to the races with Dad. And from then on, yeah, we sort of had a following at a very early age, and just my brother went towards the trotting side of things, and I went to the thoroughbred. My time at David Howarth's, we had a really strong team for a number of years. Obviously the biggest win would have been Fears Nothing winning the Group 2 Ritual Mile, and he was also Group 1 placed in the Easter Handicap. And we had a number of good horses, and we had a really good run at that time.
They're grabbing them. Fears Nothing got up to win the Ritual.
David Howarth, who trains with Matt Dixon, Fears Nothing.
So I thought the time was right to have a go on my own. It was a big step, obviously, going from you know, getting a wage and then going out on your own. But yeah, it's certainly been very satisfying and very challenging too. But yeah, I'm pleased I made the move. So I train here out at Susie Gordon's place, which was originally David Howarth's property. So I was here when it was all set up, and then as it's turned out now, I'm back here training out of here. So yeah, very grateful to Susie for being here, and it's a great setup just to walk across the road to the track, and yeah, and we all sort of working together. It works really well. Normally work sort of 6 to 8 horses at the moment, quiet. I've just had Molly the last couple of weeks, and a couple arrived back earlier in the week. But I just sort of, as I do it on my own, sort of 6 to 8's a good number. Well, where she's at right now has been really rewarding, with the fact that she, you know, obviously she was pretty one-dimensional in the early days, and obviously she won a couple last prep, and it was still a bit, at that stage you sort of thought she may not get past 1,200 metres, and through missing the kick a couple of times and getting back, and then she sort of learnt to relax. And now the fact that she got to 1,400, and now we're obviously stepping up to the 1,600 on Saturday, it's pretty rewarding to know that yeah, she's come a long way to where she was to where she's heading, and hopefully she can see out the mile.
It's Marotiri Molly though. She's raced about 3 clear. Lightning Jack storming home. So is Sharp and Smart, but it's the Foxton mare. Marotiri Molly's got it. Kate Hoocock loved it on the line. Always had in the back of my mind she may get a mile next prep. And the way she come through her last start, and the way she loves Trentham, it was sort of the 3 weeks between the Challenge Stakes and Saturday worked in really well, and I just thought she deserves a crack at a Group 1 over a mile. So the association with Kate, I've obviously known Kate for a long time. When I was in Cambridge, she was in Matamata, and Kate's ridden quite a bit for me since I've been out on my own. She's ridden Molly all the way through pretty much. She'll be quick to tell you that it's been, she was pretty tough in the early days, trying to hang on to her, but you know, she's done a great job, and it's good to see. Too good again, Marotiri Molly. She'll go back to back. Matt Dixon, Kate Hoocock. She was able to control it in front. I think she can get the mile, although I've also got a lot of respect for a lot of the runners in the race that are seasoned performers and seasoned at the mile, so they are proven at the distance, and she's not. So that's also in the back of my mind, but I think as long as she settles, which she has been lately, I think she can see out a strong mile. Settling up on a Group 1 race is pretty exciting, and it's also, my kids are up for the holidays and they'll be on course, and win, lose or draw, it's exciting going into the race, having them there, and they're very excited about it too. I think being on your own and sort of been battling away with horses in 65, 75 grade, it's nice to be opening the calendar and looking at group races and things and where you can go. So it's been a big thrill for me, and it's very exciting to have a horse of her calibre.